Engine dismantling. This is 200cc overhead camshaft petrol engine. Loosen and remove these marked fasteners from the main air cowling using 8mm socket spanner. Remove the main air cowling. Rotate the engine towards exhaust side. Loosen and remove these marked fasteners from the exhaust side air cowling using 8mm socket spanner. Remove the exhaust side air cowling. Rotate the engine towards clutch cover side. Loosen and remove the fasteners from the inlet side air cowling using 8mm socket spanner. To remove the carburetor assembly, loosen and remove the two fasteners using 10mm ring spanner. Remove the carburetor assembly. Remove the inlet side air cowling. Rotate the engine towards flywheel side. Loosen and remove the engine fan mounting bolts using 8mm socket spanner. Remove the fan. Loosen and remove the fasteners of the back air cowling using 8mm socket spanner. Remove the back air cowling. Loosen and remove starter motor earthing bolt using 8mm ring spanner. Use 13mm ring spanner to remove earthing bracket bolt. Loosen and remove 3 starter motor mounting bolts using 10mm socket spanner. Remove spark plug using spark plug spanner. Insure washer. Loosen and remove 3 bolts of inlet pipe using 8mm socket spanner. Loosen and remove 2 nuts of camshaft cover using 10mm ring spanner. Remove cover using rod and hammer. Loosen and remove chain tensioner bolt using 10mm socket spanner. Separate spring and ensure O-ring. Loosen and remove 2 bolts using 8mm socket spanner. Remove tensioner assembly with gasket. Loosen and remove valve cap using 22mm ring spanner. In similar manner, remove another valve cap. Loosen and remove chain sprocket bolts using 8mm socket spanner. Separate sprocket from chain, then remove sprocket. Hold timing chain using magnetic rod. Loosen and remove 2 bolts using 8mm socket spanner. Loosen and remove all head nut using 12mm socket spanner. Remove nuts with copper washer. Now remove head assembly from engine. Ensure that chain must not fall down in engine. Remove head gasket. Remove oil bush. Remove chain guide plate. Head assembly. Loosen and remove stopper plate bolt using 8mm socket spanner. Remove bolt and stopper plate. Remove rocker arm shafts of inlet and exhaust valves using M6 thread bolt. Remove rocker arm of inlet and exhaust side. To remove camshaft, use spatial tool as shown. Use 2 M6 bolts and tighten it on camshaft. Use 8mm socket spanner to tighten bolts. Remove camshaft with special tool. Use spatial tool to remove valve collets as shown. Remove valve collets using magnet. Now remove valve spring, upper seat, and valve from head. Remove valve oil seal from head using nose plier. Remove valve spring lower seat using magnet. Now remove cylinder assembly from engine. Remember that timing chain should not to fall down in engine. Remove cylinder gasket. Remove piston pin circlip using nose plier. Remove piston assembly. Separate piston pin from piston. Apply special tool to hold crankshaft while removing magneto assembly. Piston assembly. First remove top piston ring. Then remove second piston ring. Now remove oil ring top, oil ring middle and oil ring bottom one by one. Loosen and remove magneto rotor nut using 19mm socket spanner. Use special tool to remove magneto rotor. Tighten tool using 17mm open spanner. Extract magneto rotor by tightening special tool. Remove wiring clip. Loosen and remove bolt for wiring clip using 8mm socket spanner. Loosen and remove two screws of pulsar coil using slotted head screwdriver. Loosen and remove 3 bolts of stator using 5mm Allen key. Remove stator assembly from engine. Remove clutch cover weather pipe using plier. Remove engine side dipstick. Use 17mm open spanner to remove special bolt. Ensure copper washer while removing bolt. Loosen and remove oil pipe bolt using 10mm socket spanner. Ensure copper washer while removing bolt. Loosen and remove clutch cable bracket bolts using 8mm socket spanner. Remove clutch bracket. Loosen and remove oil filter cover bolt using 8mm socket spanner. Remember to loosen bolts simultaneously. Remove spring, gasket, and oil filter. Loosen and remove oil strainer cap using 22mm ring spanner. Remove oil strainer using nose plier. Loosen and remove clutch stopper bolt using slotted head screwdriver. Remove clutch lever and separate rubber boot. Remove push rod using nose plier. Loosen and remove two screws of clutch release outer using Phillips head screwdriver. Remove gasket. Remove oil seal. Loosen and remove all 12 bolts of clutch side cover using 12mm socket spanner. Remove clutch cover using plastic rod and hammer. Remove gasket. Remove dowels. Remove plunger and spring from crankshaft. Remove ball bearing and plate from clutch assembly. Remove chain tensioner plate. Loosen and remove 6 clutch bolts using 8mm socket spanner. Remove 6 springs. Hold clutch assembly using special tool and loosen and remove nut using 19mm socket spanner. Remove nut and washer. Remove clutch assembly. Separate collar. Remove washer. Clutch assembly. Remove clutch plate assembly from housing. Remove hub clutch. Separate judder plate from hub clutch. Separate all friction plate, pressure plate, judder spring and wheel clutch. Loosen and remove 3 screws of oil pump using Phillips head screwdriver. Remove oil pump. Remove dowel using nose plier. Remove both the O-ring. Oil pump assembly. Remove pressure relief valve circlip using internal circlip plier. Remove washer and spring. Remove cup using plier. Remove lock washer using external plier. Remove washer. Loosen and remove screw using Phillips head screwdriver. Separate gear drive. Separate back plate. Remove piston and casing. Loosen and remove crankshaft bolt using 19mm socket spanner. Remove washer. Remove oil pump gear and primary drive gear. Loosen and remove 2 bolts of chain guide plate using 8mm socket spanner. Remove plate. Remove timing chain. Loosen and remove gear shifting cover bolts using 7mm ring spanner. Remove cover. Remove split pin using nose plier. Remove another split pin using point chisel and hammer. Remove gear shifter and washer. Loosen and remove 2 bolts of gear shifting plate using 8mm socket spanner. Separate gear shifting fork shaft and plate. Remove gasket. Gear shifting plate assembly. Loosen and remove 2 adjusting bolts using 10mm ring spanner. Loosen and remove neutral switch using 17mm open spanner. Ensure washer. Remove oil seal. Loosen muff cup bolt lock plate using slotted head screwdriver. Hold muff cup using special tool. Loosen and remove muff cup bolt using 13mm socket spanner. Remove muff cup and separate bolt with lock plate. In similar manner, remove another muff cup and separate bolt with lock plate. Remove differential side dipstick. Loosen and remove reverse gear switch using 14 and 17mm open spanner. Ensure washer. Loosen and remove perimeter assembly nut using 10mm socket spanner. Remove fair meter assembly. Remove gasket. Fair meter assembly. Remove fair meter pinion. Loosen and remove nipple bolt using 8mm open spanner. Remove fair meter gear adapter. Remove fair meter gear. Loosen and remove all bolts of differential cover using 8mm socket spanner. Remove differential cover. Remove gasket. Remove both dowels. Remove differential assembly. Remove reverse gear spring using plier. Remove split pin using chisel and hammer. Remove reverse gear control arm. Remove idle gear. Ensure both the washer remove reverse gear. Remove reverse fork. Ensure O-ring. Differential assembly. Unlock all bolts using slotted head screwdriver. Loosen and remove all bolts using 13mm socket spanner. Separate differential gear. Remove planet gear. Remove pin using nose plier. Separate differential pin from assembly. Remove bevel gear. Remove bevel gear washer. Remove satellite gear. Differential cover assembly. Remove oil seal. Remove fare meter oil seal. Remove differential bearing using rod and hammer. In same manner, remove fare meter bearing. Loosen and remove 3 bolts of main crankcase using 8mm socket spanner. In same manner, loosen and remove 9 bolts on Magneto side crankcase using 8mm socket spanner. Separate both the crankcase using plastic rod and hammer. Remove gasket. Remove 2 dowels. Separate crankshaft assembly from crankcase. Remove crankshaft washer. Remove countershaft washer. Separate countershaft assembly. Separate main shaft with cluster gear and washer. Crankcase clutch side assembly. Loosen and remove breather pipe screw using Phillips head screwdriver. Remove breather pipe. Detach hand start shaft spring using screwdriver. Remove hand start shaft assembly. Remove hand start shaft washer. Loosen and remove starter gear guide screw using Phillips head screwdriver. Remove starter gear. Loosen and remove spring plate screw using Phillips head screwdriver. Remove holding plate and screws. Remove two spring plates. Remove rubber pad. Loosen and remove circlip using internal circlip plier. Remove ball bearing using plastic rod and hammer. In same manner, remove needle bearing. Remove hand start shaft circlip using external plier. Remove return spring seat. Remove spring. Dismantling of main shaft assembly. By using external circlip plier, remove the circlip from the main shaft, along with the washer. Take out speed gears from the shaft one by one. Open the lock washer using screwdriver. Loosen and remove guide stem by using open end spanner. Pull out the gear shifter. Remove the collar along with steel ball and spring. Take out cross by rotating it into the groove provided on the shaft. Take out the washer. Remove the circlip by using external circlip plier. Remove crankshaft oil seal. Remove differential oil seal. Remove hand start shaft oil seal. Remove counter shaft oil seal. Remove counter shaft ball bearing using plastic rod and hammer. In same manner, remove differential ball bearing.